So like, we're gonna play a game. I'm like gonna show you a picture and I want you to tell me where you see the sitting vice president. Like, find him in the photo. Okay, here we go. So like, can you spot the sitting VP? Take all the time you need. I'm going to skip over the fact that that is weird, and it's giving very Gypsy Rose Munchausen by proxy vibes, okay? Dude, like, is sitting there squeezing his hand hard so that he doesn't say too much. Like, where is the vice? Where is the vice? Why is this dude sitting next to him, answering questions and making sure he gives the right answers, and not the person who's technically next in line? It's almost like they don't care. It's almost like the Constitution doesn't apply anymore. I mean, you saw that they have officially weaponize the DOJ, you know, that thing they kept projecting and saying that Dems were doing by holding him accountable to the law. So they are now just accepting bribes outright and releasing cases. We're setting people free from jail. We're working with that New York mayor who, like I said, the Steeple people are a criminal culture. That is what they are. That is what they are praising right now. The sitting president making bribe deals with other officials to wipe away their criminal activity. That is what Steeple people are cheering for as the law of the land that they want to live under. Separate from all of that, y'all remember when they got mad at Ms. Ma'am for doing an interview with Tim during the campaign? Remember that? I remember that. You should remember that. Because Stench and Couch weren't doing anything together, and the media was trying to push them. So rather point out how strange it was that the running mates on that side weren't doing anything together, they attacked her and him for doing an interview. Well, I don't even think they did the whole interview together, but for sitting together and taking some questions together during the campaign to show their unity. That was attacked by the media and by the Red Hatters as something showing weakness. Okay? That was her with her running mate. They had all kinds of shit to say. That is the sitting allegedly person next to some dude who is not an elected official of any kind, who just paid for everything, who has access to everything, who is literally sitting next to his paid for puppet. It's not even being hidden anymore. That kid told him to hush his mouth and he's not the prez on live TV, and he has had nothing to say. His people are like, no, that was AI. He has nothing to say. In fact, he's just doubling down, and now he can't even do an interview without daddy sitting next to him and making sure that he behaves and says the right thing. Veep is nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, Brainworm Guy is coming for your antidepressants and your alcohol. And that's just the beginning. Just the beginning. Yeah, so thank you again, folks, for your convictions. Like I keep saying, I grew up as Steeple people. I know how bad it is. These people have no bottom. The things they are going to take away from you, they are banning words, okay? And like I said, they don't agree with each other. So soon it's going to be like girls can't wear pants in certain states. And you're like, no, right, okay. Watch. I mean, you shouldn't let it get that far. I keep telling you to get mad now, because if it gets that far, it's too late. But these people are control freaks. They like to micromanage the lives of strangers. There is nothing that is off the table for them. There is nothing sacred. There's nothing secret. These are people who want to put windows on bathrooms so they can make sure the right people are in there. There is no bottom for them. Crusades, witch hunts, all things that they did where they ran through people and people en masse, and now they're turning around and they try to tell you that it's because they were being victimized while they're doing it again right now. We're the victims, you guys, so we need to squash everyone and control their lives. Okay, they're just doing it again. They're doing it again. And if you want to know how bad I can get, or how bad it can get, go look at some of those torture chambers. Go look at some of those dungeons. That was them. That was their thing. Their thing. The things that they think up to do to people, that's them. That's what they do with their spare time, is horrible ways to harm other people. That is their culture. Okay? Catch up. Like I said, I think we need to barricade them in tomorrow. I think we need to just start barricading these suckers in the building. Wait, to be clear, I'm talking about barricading the Steeple people in their buildings because tomorrow's Sunday, but I've heard people talking about folks doing sit-ins, in Congress and stuff as well. And I am for that too. Wherever we got to lock people in, let's start locking people in, out, something, anything, something.